administrators, our principal, Mrs. Hoffman, our amazing teachers and staff, and to my fellow graduates. Good afternoon and welcome to the graduation ceremony of Apex High School's class of 2021. Ceremony in the Cougar Den since the class of 1976. What a historic event! Please remain standing as seniors Alan DeSouza and Zeke Atkinson sing the National Anthem. Male graduates, if you would please remove your caps.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Thank you. You may now be seated. I am so proud of how far we've come since our freshman year at grade level. We have worked hard on homework assignments, studied for big tests, participated in athletic events, volunteered in our community, expanded our capabilities through the arts, all while creating an amazing Apex High School community that I am honored to have been a part of. I would like to thank all the incredible teachers, coaches, and staff members that have helped us grow into who we are today. I would also like to take a moment to thank all the amazing parents, family members, friends, and of course, Beyonce, who have guided us along the way. Before we begin, we would like to acknowledge our distinguished guests and community leaders on stage this morning. I would like to recognize two very special guests who have supported us this year and have become part of our Apex family. Coach Todd's sisters, Sharon and Janice Todd. They have traveled from Pennsylvania and Florida to be with us today, just as they have been with us and supporting us all year long. We want you to know that we miss Coach Todd every day and that his impact on us will last the rest of our lives. Thank you for being here. Dignitaries, if you would please stand when your name is called and remain standing. Lindsay Mahaffey, Wake County School Board Member. John Enns, Southwestern Area Superintendent. Jock Gilbert, Mayor of the Town of Apex.
4 years, 3 principals, 2 schools, and 1 pandemic later, we've made it. And I couldn't be more proud. to be around such a resilient group. Since many of you have only seen me by my Mr. Clean Google Meet icon this year, allow me to reintroduce myself. Good morning. My name is Chris Patel. Good afternoon. My name is Chris Patel, and I'm the senior class president of the class of 2021. Traditionally, the senior class president's speech is dedicated to honoring this amazing group of people. So today, we're here to celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of this senior class. I'd like to start off our senior accomplishments on a serious note and congratulate our water horse champions, the Super Splash Bros, on their victory against 23 other teams and over 1/3 of our senior class. Great job, Justin, Stevie, Sydney, Julianne, Nina, and Marianne. The countless hours y'all spent camping out at our houses with water guns is finally rewarded. Getting back to our real accomplishments, at Apex, we had 7 national merit finalists this year. Congratulations, Chandler, Ryan, Emily, Dylan, Mary, David, and Nolan on all of your hard work. The class of 2021 is the first graduating class in Apex history with more than 50% of students completing a CTE concentration. In addition, we have 3 Skills USA champions. We also have the largest number of students duly enrolled in a community college, 7 of which are already leaving Apex High having already earned an associate's degree, which is the most in Apex history. This class also received over $4 million in scholarship money. And of course, a higher school rating than that other school in Apex. Our sports teams face adversity, from shortened seasons at abnormal times of the year to wearing masks while playing. They battled it all. Our men's soccer team played with courage and heavy hearts, following the passing of our beloved Coach Tom, making it all the way to the state semifinals. We know he was proud to see the way this team fought through each and every challenge they faced. Congrats on an incredible season, boys. Staying in athletics, we also had 19 students in our senior class commit to a college on a sports scholarship. Our clubs also adapted to a new virtual reality. Key club hosted talent shows and held a book drive where over 1,000 books were donated to Wake Up and Read. FBLA competed virtually for the first time and had 15 students advance to national competition. DECA also competed virtually for the first time ever and had 6 students advance to the top 20 of international competition. Who would have thought that our spring forest concert would be held at the parking deck, that the arts department would have combined the Pops concert and the musical into a popsicle, and who would have thought that our Fall Spirit Week would be held virtually in the spring, that our club fair would be held online, that prom would be in downtown Apex, or that we'd be graduating here at Cougar State and in the Cougar Den. Thanks, Sid. Talking about home court advantage. While the past year has had its challenges, this is only a fraction of what all of us have accomplished over the past 13 years and what we will accomplish in the future. Whether you're studying, working, or serving, we wish you the best. To all the friends, teachers, coaches, mentors, parents, grandparents, and everyone else who helped us reach the stage today, thank you. Your unparalleled guidance, support, and love is appreciated more than many of us can express. For my fellow graduates, you made it. Your families couldn't be more proud of you, and you cannot imagine the excitement they have for you as you set about your adult life. That being said, this would be the perfect time to ask for money. Now everybody wanted to know what would we do if we didn't graduate. I guess we'll never know.
Good morning. Good afternoon, Apex. My name is Sean Hanley, and I'm the student body president. As is customary, the final speech is a message intended to guide this class into the future. I'd like to get started by talking about guidance. It's valuable, it's important. It's something that everyone benefits from, regardless of circumstance. Up to this point, we've had the guidance of parents, siblings, teachers, coaches, and friends. But after today, we may not all have that guidance we've come to rely on. After today, it's up to each one of us to design our futures and pave our own paths. For some reason, I've always thought that I wanted to be in the future. I thought that if I was in the future 5 steps ahead, then I would be to 10. But every time I would get to that 5th step, I would be reaching to the next one. So I think a more truthful statement is not that I want to be in the future, but that I want to take that next step. The next step is what awaits all of us. It's there whether you want it or not, whether you're graduating from high school or about to retire. And sooner or later, you'll have to take it. And in the case of the class of 2021, this is where the staircase of life diverges. So while I know we are all more than ready to leave high school behind, take a moment to appreciate where you're at on the staircase. Now, I want everyone to pause for a few seconds and think. Think about where you want to be and what you want to be doing in 5 years. Take a few seconds and actually think about it. Now, some of us will be in the military, some will be graduating from college, some will be getting a promotion, and some of us might even be dancing professionally. But if we skip that moment 5 years in the future, you miss every little thing that got you to that point. Because if you constantly think about what you have to do 5 steps ahead of you, then you'll be waiting forever to just take the first one. If you don't believe me, I'll tell you this. I would have never thought that I would be the one to give this speech at our graduation. But if I had joined the student council as a freshman, all because my friend did, everything in between would have never happened. And so you would have had to sit through 3 minutes with some other person talking. So I urge you, just take that next step and enjoy it. Whether it's just taking a shower, striking a conversation with someone new, or applying for a job. Life is just a staircase that goes in whichever direction you choose. So get climbing. Thank you.
Good morning, graduates, parents, family, friends, Apex High staff members, and distinguished guests. What else can I say that hasn't already been said so eloquently by these student leaders? Thank you to Virginia, Frisch, and Sean for your dedication to Apex High student body and your unwavering commitment to excellence in spite of the global pandemic. I would like to take this time to personally thank all of the parents sitting in this audience today. You guys have hung in there with me, you have stayed the course with me, and here we are. You have parented through the most unprecedented of times, and you have a high school graduate to show for it. Congratulations. I know you have the love and support of family and friends, many of whom are sitting here with you today. Even though we were isolated in so many ways, we still leaned and relied heavily on our pod of people to help us through this past year. I would also be remiss if I didn't give the Apex High teachers and staff a huge shout of appreciation and thanks. You all faced those challenges head-on and kept your students' success as your reason for pushing on and pushing through. I am awed and amazed at your adaptability, perseverance, and consummate professionalism in how you care for and nurture your students. Thank you. Thank you also to our distinguished guests. You represent our community, both within the school system as well as outside of the school. when we needed care, that lifted us up when we felt like we couldn't go on, and fist bumped and high-fived us when we had cause to celebrate. Even through the darkest of days, relationships and bonds were created that will forever remain a testament to the power of love. And I am speaking specifically of Sharon and Jenna Stott. Thank you for being here. Class of 2021, I hope you see how incredibly fortunate you are to be surrounded by so much love and support. My advice to you as you go out and forge your own paths and destinies is to always look for that love. I'm not necessarily talking about romantic love, but that's kind of good too. But I'm talking about the love that will lift you up, sustain, and feed you, no matter the circumstances you find yourself in. Always remember that you have that here at Apex High. You are a cougar and will always be a cougar. You are peak. Congratulations, seniors. So now, what we really came here for, the conferring of diplomas. Please remember that it is important for each student and family to hear their name being called and allow that student to have their time on stage. We ask that you hold your applause and cheering to the very end when every name has been called. Then, by all means, let's bring the house down with our cheering and congratulations, because these graduates will have definitely deserved it.
Sieda Yas Moab. Connor Richard Moore. Jackson Gray Moore. Emily Grace Morris. Avery Joshua Muir. Corey Michael Mulcahy. Navi Rose Mundor. Isa Mela Mbwendi. Nicole Piper Nadal. Tatiana Nawal. Chris Ziku Goma. Braden Scott Noli. Christina Marianne O'Leary. Mia Greer O'Reilly. Carson Lewis Otto.
Good job.
Neo Zizi Amelia Olson. Elizabeth Uman. Madison Taylor Pack. Pavel Palko.
Cameraman. Nicholas Giovanni Paolillo.
Yeah, Nick.
Logan Ashley Pasquini. Logan!
Christina Elizabeth Pate. Krish Kair Patel. Evan Thomas Payne. Bridie Grace Peacher. Renee Colleen Perkins. Emily Rose Peter. Antonio Dwayne Pettigrew Jr. Jennifer Elizabeth Fenishman. Haley Elizabeth Pierce. Hannah Catherine Pierce. Jonah Daniel Pierce. Joseph Anthony Peary II. Raymond Lou Piper. Rivers Porter. Kira Anna Marie Pritchard. Tia Veronica Pulikov. Amelia Unmi Purse. Nicole Andrea Kozinski. Russell Paul Quintens. Arlette Rangel Cancino. Julia Renee Ratcliffe. Kayla Rose.
Jason Roach. James Bennett Roberts. Zachary Preston Robinson. Antonio Emmanuel Rodriguez Benitez. Matthew Christopher Rain. Anaya Michelle Rogers. Gentry Elizabeth Rogers. Charlotte Avery Root. Joseph Michael Rosino. Noah Isaac Roth. Bella Angelique Ruffle. Chloe Marie Rudd. Jacob Lee Rudd. Shaylin Taylor Agrawal Ruff. Catherine Rose Russell. Lauren Elizabeth Russell.
Zachary Scott Reckledge.
Laura Rydesky. Emma Grace Sampson. Ariane Senoya Ventura. Abin Santi.
Alyssa Ray Summery. Isabella Grace Sabine. Emma Lillian Schulinger. Matthew Logan Schwer. Malia Shehu Seaman. Ariel Yorkman and Lou C. Angelina Pia Senchik. Tyler Jackson Seward. Owen Schaefer. John Philip Shelby. Colleen Margaret Schultes. Brooke Elizabeth Sigmund. David Matthew Skaggs. Julia Laurence Sleeper. Anna Camille Smith. Ian Craig Smith. Matthew K.C. Smith. Ryan Anthony Smith. Stephen Snare. Caitlin Olivia Snell. Catherine Lee Sohagi. Abraham Solis Hernandez. Coben Schirm.
Sophia Stacy. Logan Leanne Stiers. Marco Peter Sun. Gabe Charles Swanser. And Kia Pushkar Tamani. Tristan Malon Taylor. Claudia Elizabeth Telke. Corey Allen Tunis. Catherine Elizabeth Todd. Blake Austin Toring. Megan McKenzie Toring. Nicole Fernanda Torres. Riley Catherine Travasius.
My son, Samuel Mark Trezone.
Jack Michael Toscano. Elise Danielle Tyberski. Kira Isabel Tyberski. Megan Elizabeth Tyner. Jamie Sierra Tyson.
Melissa Ewing. Vandersea. Roseland Valesco Badillo. Ashita Velanande. Ella Vincenza Volpe. Sean Connor Wang. Matthew Thomas Walker. Mitzi Teresa Vega Acevedo. Jack Conrad. Jordan Lene Walter. Emmy Wayne. Peyton Tuck Weaver. Ethan James Weber. Nolan James Welch. Jackson Paul Wells. Nikki Elizabeth Wesley. And Edward Robert White.
William Dale Wilcox.
Isaiah Antonio Williams. Noah Christian Williams. Jason Maurice Williamson. Burton Adcock Wilford. Sydney Jane Wilson. Nikolai Wise. Felix Alexander Wood. Emery Gale Wright. Anjali Yadav. Christina Dayon E. Christina Christo Young. Yatsiri Zen Hernandez. Jay Zhang. And Sophia Zhang.
Let's go ahead and give these seniors Seniors, please rise. With diplomas now in hand, we will partake in the time-honored tradition of turning the tassel. As you move your tassel from right to left, this action symbolizes your movement from being students at Apex High School to alumni of Apex High School. By the power vested in me from both the North Carolina Department of Instruction and the Wake County School Board, I officially declare that you have all met the requirements for high school graduation. Class of 2021, you may now turn your tassel. Go!
Thank you.